we're gonna ask her all these things, but I don't remember if in the original you could see her eyes as clearly as you can see them in this edition.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Well,
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld.
wow.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
So the Quarians are responsible for the development of the Geth. The Geth overtook them and kicked them out of their homeland. Wow. Well,
You got what you deserved.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
you don't know what to have for lunch?
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Ooh. You're thinking about Lebanese food? Rice with pork, chicken, and lamb? I don't think I've ever had Lebanese food. Wow, this sounds dangerous. Would she really say that? No, probably not, because she grew up on the streets.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
I
It's
said
not
it
like they
anyways.
just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Okay.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I don't think there was anything else. Yeah, that's it.
I should go.
See you later.
Wow, she was like full of information. She's very knowledgeable. It's really, Lebanese food is really good. It's like Greek food. Engineer Adams, I speak with you.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Nope, we're not getting rid of Tally. I'll talk to her.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do.
Oh.
She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Okay, well, he almost made it seem like he was complaining about her. You never picked this one up, the Legendary Edition? Oh, man. It looks so good. I can see why you wanted her to come along. Yeah, she's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
All right, let's ask him these questions.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
You might continue Andromeda. I've not played that one. I thought I heard something about they're working on another Mass Effect, though. I'm not sure how true that is.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
They fixed Andromeda at launch. It was glitchy. It now runs very well. I have the game. I've just not played it.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Okay.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Okay, believe that's it.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All right. More experience just for talking. All right. What else is going on around here? I think that was it. I do probably need to look at this equipment. I wonder if I can unequip this assault rifle, because we're not using assault rifles and we're not using shotguns. All right, let's just look at our pistols here. We have an Edge. No, we have a Stinger 2, so nothing here is better than what we currently have. We have a Reaper 1. All right, so nothing there. Do we have everything on here that we could put? We have radioactive rounds right now. And equipped item. I thought this was showing what we... Let me see here. I'm confused here. This is... Okay, this is what's equipped on this. So why does this say this is equipped? Let me see. That's odd. It says, okay, this is misleading. It says it's equipped, but it really wasn't until I equipped it. All right. Yeah, very misleading. And let's check our pistol. See if there's anything better. Hammerheads, alright. Combat sensor 2. Alright, that's good. I guess we need to go to the lockers of the other people. Let's see, what's this? Blue wire tool 1. So maybe we can buy this Omni tool from the guy that sells the license. I'll have to go back and check and see if he has any Omni tools. And we still cannot wear anything. We need to get our stat up to wear medium armor. All right, let's go back over here real quick. Do you sell any?
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Does he sell any Omni tools? I don't think this is an Omni tool. This is for somebody that uses biotics. That are different than ours, I would think. Yeah, no comparable equipment. Okay. Alright. Let's go over here. So let's take a look at Rex's equipment. I know he definitely uses shotguns. He must also use assault rifles since I have an Avenger 2 on him. Alright. Anything on here? Reduces kickback to improve accuracy. Plus 12% weapon stability. Don't think that would really be necessary for him or for our NPCs. And he uses shotguns. And what he has already is good. Okay. And no armor for him. Let's see. Tally. Tally, what do you use? This is going to be difficult because I don't remember what she uses. I should have wrote this down. I know Rex, or not Rex, but why can I never think of Garrus? He uses sniper rifles. You were so happy your base survived a raid last night? They just broke the airlock doors? That's good. Alright, we have nothing better here. But let's see if there's something... Nope, no mods we could put on. Kickback. We don't care about that. And nothing here. And they took loot that you had double of? Oh man, I really wish I remembered what they used. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna hang on to everything for now. We don't have an overabundance of anything. It's all level 1. I guess we can break down the stuff that's due. Okay, now we have 86 Omni-Gel. You left them a nice note for the next try? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I saw that note. Alright, I guess it's time for us to go out into the world. Alright, so before we go up here and look at the galaxy map, what system was it we were supposed to go to? Artemis Tau Cluster. Alright. Supposedly constructed by long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Okay, let me see if I can remember how to do this. Actually, I don't remember how to do this. How do we bring up the map? Oh, okay. I hit escape. Serpent Nebula. Okay, I just hit escape again. Well, that would have been nice for them to tell us how to use this system. Alright, we're Liara's dig site, so we need to come here. Okay, what does that red mean? We can't go there? Or we had to go through those places to get there? Okay, alright. All I did was click the mouse button. Now we just need to figure out where she's at in this galaxy. Travel. Well, we'll start with Sparta, I guess. Uh-oh. Our first mission as a commander. Oh, okay, now we have different stars here we could search. Okay, well, start in the middle and work our way out. Tremarne is a dwarf planet composed of light magnesium silicates with deposits of aluminum. Its surface is covered by wide swaths of ancient dark basaltic lava, possibly indicating the world was created through an impact with some other body in the system. Tremarne's magnetic field is non-existent. This makes it impossible for ships to dump drive charge from orbit. That said, Tremarne's minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely for direct grounding. Okay, so this is just information. Ooh. Day length 1.0 Earth years. Okay. Edelos.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
What does that mean? Edelos is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Edelos' surface is covered by wide deserts of silicate sand with only a few areas of ingenious rock highlands to break the abrasive dust-choked wind. Edelos' orbit is congested with debris thrown inwards by the gravity of the gas giant Antomaka. Due to a high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous. I wonder if this is a place that we should be going to yet. Well, we don't know unless we try. Find out, I guess. Alright, who are we bringing with us? Let's see. Rex. Good combat. He died. Him and Tally both were not very good the last time. But we'll bring these two, see how they do. Hey, 12th in. How goes saving the universe? Well, we're finally about to leave the main hub to venture out into galaxy. Said something about where we're going was extremely dangerous, so we'll see what that means. How'd your run go? Okay. Medal of Exploration. We're in this Mako. That's what it's called? Debris, distress signal, anomaly. Let's go see what's over here. This ought to be interesting. This will be interesting. Whoa, look at all the dust blowing around. I don't remember how to use this daggone Mako. Let's see. What does that do? That jumps. Okay. What is happening over here? Oh! Whoa! Great. Great. And we're fighting. Oh! Oh! Back. Oh well, okay. Critical mission failure. I want to try that again. You sure it's not really very dangerous? Oh, okay. I just got slaughtered, and I thought that I hit the button to repair myself. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work out. We might have to leave this area. Thank you for the host, Matt. How are you? The run ended very well for once. New PB of 10. Oh wow, that's good. Best Cinder first, beat Cinder first shot. Nice, very nice. We have some level up to do here. I need to check to see how to use this Mako. Key bindings. In the Mako. You tried to sleep in on your day off, it failed, still woke up early. That tends to happen. Yep. You were a bit too happy and forgot to raid. Oh, no problem, 12. It's okay. Thanks for being here. Okay, shoot. Left mouse button, I was doing that. Fire cannon, right mouse button, I did that. Toggle aim, zoom, left control. Alright, let's see how this goes. I wonder if I can get out of this area if this does not work out well.